What is going on, everybody? I'm Howard Bender from Fantasy Alarm, and I just got out of the draft room over at FastDraft once again, and I'm playing the Rabbit, which is what their new full season best ball 15-round draft is all about. Now, they've got other contests like their Origins, which is rookie only, as well as their Flex 4, which is just draft 6 players, and they'll best ball 4 of them for you each week. But I'm loving on this Rabbit. 15 full rounds, quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. And I'm loving the ADP shifts as we start moving into training camp and draft season for a lot more people. The mainstream people are coming in. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking a look at some ADP risers and fallers. Figured I'd share them with you. I've got an article with full definitions there over at fantasyalarm.com. But let's start with some Rabbit ADP risers, and it starts with Lamar Jackson. ADP is at 29.04, and I got to tell you, I think this is just a matter of time before he is finally the number one QB off the board. He's on the rise. Josh Allen a little bit as well, but exponentially, Lamar Jackson is doing a little bit better and probably going to overtake him. Why? Because we know he's the real MVP, leading in passing yards and passing touchdowns and rushing yards and everything that he brings to the table. Such a huge asset. Just a matter of time before he is the number one QB off the board. I'm also looking at Travis Hunter. 55.07 is his ADP. And I'll tell you what, back off. I'm a little concerned. He's a better cornerback than he is a wide receiver. He's still catching the football with his body, not with his hands. I get it. People are kind of raising him up right now because they're looking at doing a Jaguars stack because you can get Brian Thomas and you can get Travis Hunter at ADP, and Trevor Lawrence is super cheap later on. But just be careful because maybe De'Ami Brown is the guy you want to stack instead. And then finally, I want to look at another riser here, Darnell Mooney. ADP is at 98.33. I got to tell you, I love Mooney. Very underrated. He was just 8 yards shy of his second career 1,000-yard season, and it was his first year with the Falcons, right? A terrible Kirk Cousins, a rookie in Michael Penix, and Zach Robinson in his first season calling plays ever. So now here in year 2 with Penix under center the entire time, Darnell Mooney, good, safe, high floor guy. Don't sleep on him. Again, 98.33. That's a nice, easy pick. On the other side of things, who's falling in the ADP? Well, we'll start with, obviously, Rashee Rice. Now, by now, you've heard that the judge laid it down, 30 days in jail, 5 years probation. We're waiting to see what the NFL suspension is going to be, if there is at all. There are some people who say that he's not going to get suspended this year. There are some that say that he will. I'm erring on the side of caution here. He's already fallen a little bit in ADP, and that's probably going to drop even a couple of more rounds than what we're looking at right now. If he's suspended for 6 games or 4 to 6 games, it's going to be tough. You're going to probably want to look at some other guys like a Stephon Diggs or even a Brandon Ayuk, maybe ahead of Rashee Rice. So pay attention to what the news is telling us and how far down he could fall on draft boards. I'm also looking at Treveyon Henderson. He's fallen a little bit right now. 59.23 is his current ADP. And I'll tell you what, the more I dive into Josh McDaniels' offense and what he's planning on doing with the Patriots, you can check out everything over at Fantasy Alarm's draft guide because I have that whole breakdown in there. Ramondre Stevenson's not going away. And while Treveyon Henderson could fill that James White role, there's no guarantee that he's going to be on the field for the entire time, which is where everybody's drafting him as if he's just pushing Stevenson aside. I don't think that's the way it's going to be. So you're going to want to, be careful with him. If you are a fan, invest, but don't push it where his ADP is at right now. And then finally, another faller, Jaylen Warren, the rise of Caleb Johnson. Arthur Smith's outside zone running scheme favors Johnson. It's what he did back when he was at Iowa. Jaylen Warren's still the pass catching back. Good pass blocker. Aaron Rodgers will love him. However, his role is likely to be reduced from where it was last year. As always, check out the full article over at fantasyalarm.com and do yourself a favor here. Sign up for FastDraft. Zap that QR code you see right now or go to fantasyalarm.com/FastDraft. Use that promo code ALARM. They'll give you an instant deposit match on your first $50. Enjoy the season this year. We're going to keep crushing it. Win some money.